Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the broadcast today for the final regular season game of Volunteer State Community College and Jackson State, the Green Jays. The Pioneers got the doubleheader sweep yesterday against the Green Jays, 18-8 and 10-5. Today is sophomore day. We've got some different camera angles as we will start our broadcast here shortly, anticipating that Dr. Wendy Tossenson, the president of Volunteer State, will arrive here before too long, and we will be able to get the festivities underway as you see the players, coaches, managers getting the field ready, getting a good soaking on that dirt. It's been hot here in Middle Tennessee, so we've got different camera angles that we're bringing to you. The players will come out of the dugout, and then we got to figure our cameras. I got a good man on it, Connor Cantillo. He knows his 8 from his 2 and his 4. The recognition of our 23 sophomores, and we will carry that obviously here on the Vol State Sports Network. Just wanted to go ahead and get some of the preliminaries out of the way before we get to our sophomore recognition. We'll get to the Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups here as the players complete the field work in anticipation of the 9-inning game. I am Tim Reese. Connor Cantillo is doing double duty. He's our PA man today. He's also going to be the DJ. He can handle it. He's bilateral. He even knows a Spanish word or two. You have to call him Connor Cantillo, though, if he starts throwing out some Spanglish. Actually, he doesn't know Spanish, he would say. But we're going to have a new director today. Dawson Sweetland no está aquí. He is not available. Has some doctor appointments today, and I would assume that's over in East Tennessee. So we're going to be missing Dawson today, but hopefully we'll have planning on having a right-hander, Nick Godsey, up here in the booth. So he's going to have to be a quick study and learn how to handle the cameras. I'm sure he can do it. He's a college student. Let's get to the Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups. First for the visitors from Jackson, Tennessee, with a record of 13 and 35 overall. Conference record of 3 and 26. Head coach Michael Winders, assisted by Brett Kelly, Clayton Gant, and Martin Bell. Leading off, playing left field, Jason Dunn. Batting second, playing center field, is James Fenton. Second baseman, Garrig Sims is hitting in the 3-hole. Gage Nesbitt batting cleanup, playing first base today. Ethan Olson out in right field, batting fifth. Levi Bryant is the DH. He'll hit sixth. Austin Wilson behind the plate, batting seventh. The batting eighth is Pedro Fuentes. He'll play third base. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Brennan Bomar. On the hill, Yahir Cordero with his first start of the year. It's his fourth appearance. Yahir, a 6'2 sophomore from Puerto Rico. He will face a lineup for Jim McGuire that goes like this. Braden Baker is going to lead off and play left field. Gabe Eddington, the DH, hits second. Easton Denning at first base. He's going to bat third. Hudson Blank batting fourth, playing right field. Second baseman Elijah Harris bats fifth. Tucker Smith is at third base, batting sixth. Noah Rice out in center field, batting seventh. The 8-hole hitter, Bradley Pippin, he'll be behind the plate. And Revin Suggs at shortstop, batting ninth. On the hill for his 12th appearance and his 12th start, freshman Ian McCord from Davidson Academy, right here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Jim McGuire in his fifth year at Volunteer State, over 500 wins. Let's see what he's got now. With his 20, he now has 515 wins in his career. That's wrapping up his 15th year as a head coach. He's assisted by Trevor Mucci, the pitching coach, in his second year, and Gabe Jennings is the volunteer assistant coach in his first year. The good doctor is here. Dr. Wendy Tossenson has arrived, so we should As soon as the field is ready, we should be able to get our sophomore recognition done at least as close to game time as possible. I did go in and chat with our umpires today, told them we probably would not have a 3 p.m. start time. We'll try to get it as close as we can. Appreciate you joining us here on the Vol State Sports Network. Some of you have been with us for a couple of years, 2-3 years. Some are avid emailers. Some have never emailed the show. You can change that today. Send me an email at tresports@gmail.com. I'll give you a shout out. We're going to give shout outs to parents and grandparents of our sophomores that will be recognized. Some are redshirt freshmen. Some are true two-year sophomores. And some are redshirt sophomores. And we even have a super sophomore. So Coach McGuire is giving me the thumbs up. So when we get Dr. T, also athletic director Bobby Hudson is here. Assistant athletic director Justin McKinney is also here. I will utilize 2 microphones. I keep forgetting where our number 8. There our number 8 is. All right, you got it, Connor. You got it worked out. We will start with 8. See Coach McGuire down there making sure everybody's set to go. Ball State 10-19 in conference play, 20-28 overall record. Trying to get a series sweep for the first time this year. Dr. T is now making her way to the field. So I will go into my Master of Ceremonies position right now. Volunteer State baseball team. We have 23 sophomores, and Dr. Wendy Tossenson is in the house. Dr. Wendy Tossenson, our president. Our first honoree today is number 1, Elijah Harris. He's ready to go from Cynthiana, Kentucky, Harrison County High School. He will graduate in May with a civil engineering degree here at Volunteer State. His parents, Vincent and Rebecca Harris. Siblings, Jordan, Kaya, and Kimmy, and Tyler. He's got grandparents in Cynthiana, Mamaw, Grandpa, and Grandma. Elijah Harris, 2-year player here at Volunteer State. Next is Gabe. To Holly, Dylan, and Jessica. Grandparents in High Point, North Carolina. He calls G-Paul and Nanny. Gabe Eddington, number 2. Tennessee, Eagleville High School. Transfer from Murray State. He is finishing his first year here at Volunteer State. A general studies degree he will get in May. The son of Scott and Courtney Baker. Brother to Kalen. Grandson of Grandpa and Grandma in Mount Juliet, Pawpaw, and Nana, Illinois, and Tennessee, Braden Baker. Number 5, Hudson Blank from Marissa, Illinois. Went to high school in Florida. He's from Illinois. His parents, Joshua and Marissa Blank. Sister is Isabella. Grandparents Big Ed and Rhoda in Marissa, Illinois. Number 5, Hudson Blank. Number 7, Tucker Lorenz, a 2-year player here at Vol State. From Loudon, Tennessee, attended Sweetwater High School. General Studies degree in May. The son of Jeremy and Emily Lorenz, big brother to Riley. Grandparents in Loudon, Papaw and Grammy and Doozy. Number 7, shortstop Tucker Lorenz. Number 9, AJ Anakin Jack Armstrong from Woodbury, Tennessee. Cannon County High School legend. He's a business major graduating in May, the son of Jack and Sharon Armstrong, brother to Kaylee. Hello to Paul and Nana in Woodbury, Tennessee. Anakin Jack Armstrong. Next is Bradley Pippin, number 11, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, a Riverdale Warrior, transferred from Middle Tennessee State University, graduating in May with a degree in marketing. Son of Larry and Ginger Pippin, brother to Ada, Pawpaw and Mamaw, Pop and Grandma, his grandparents. Number 11, Bradley Pippin, heading to Erskine College next year. Number 12, Tucker Smith from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Graduated high school from Merrill Hyde, played his baseball at Station Camp. Transfer from Belmont University. Get his exercise science degree here in May. The son of Chris and Cecily Smith, brother to Carly. And the grandson of Graham right here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Number 12, Tucker Smith. Next is number 14, a 2-year starter. At first base, Easton Denning from McMinnville, Tennessee. Warren County High School pioneer. He's a pre-health professions graduate coming up in May. The son of Terry and Sierra Denning. Big brother to Ruby, Willa and Lawson. Grandson of Pappy and Nani, Papa and Grana, and Stacy and Gigi. He's headed to Lindenwood University in the fall. Easton Denning. Next, we have a redshirt sophomore, J.C. Juan Carlos Menendez from Miami, Florida, Immaculate LaSalle High School. An accounting major in May. Ozzy and Ileana, his parents. Papa, Grandma Sarah and Ray, all down in Miami. J.C. Menendez, 3-year player here at Volunteer State. And next we have the big right-hander from Greenbrier, Trent Miller, number 19. Greenbrier High School graduate, a general studies degree he'll get in May. His parents are Bill and Treva Miller. Big sisters Presley and Kendall, and Nanny in Kingston Springs. Trenton Miller, number 19. Next is number 21, Drew Moorhead from Clarksville, Tennessee, Rossview High School. In May, he'll get his general studies degree. The only son of Jeff and Leishan Moorhead and his pet dog, Bo. Got a grandma in Bowling Green he calls Grandma Loco. That is Drew Moorhead, number 21. Next we have Noah Rice, number 22. He's from right here in Gallatin, Tennessee, attended Station Camp High School. Teammate of Tucker Smith's over at Belmont University and now here at Volunteer State, working on his business degree. The son of Jacoby and Karen Rice, brother to Eli and Silas. Granddaddy and Nana and Meemaw, all right here in Gallatin. Noah Rice, 1-year player here at Volunteer State. And next, Brady Davis, their hard-throwing right-hander out of Clarksville with the fresh shave. He's a Clarksville Wildcat, general studies major, son of Rodney and Ryan Davis, brother to Faith. Got grandparents in Clarksville, Grandpa and Grammy. That's Brady Davis. Next up, number 24, Nathan Stewart. Another from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, played at Central Magnet High School. A marketing major in May. He's the son of Jonathan and Kelly Stewart. Brother to Ethan, Savannah, Samantha, and Sophia. He's got grandparents in Murfreesboro. He calls them Gran and Honey. That's Nathan Stewart. And number 25, Brennan Mueller. His business administration major in May, the son of Jason and Kelly Mueller, brother to Paxton and Adeline. Big Daddy and Mimi, Papaw, also everybody in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. That's Brennan Mueller. Next up, number 26, Jake Truitt from Madison, Tennessee, attended Goodpasture Christian High School, transfer from East Tennessee State University. He's graduating with a finance degree in May. The son of Brent and Kathy Truitt. He's got a papa in Nashville. One-year player Jake Truitt. And our grandpa, R.J. Moore, Ricardo Jr. from Nashville, Tennessee, attended Beach High School. He's got degrees in agribusiness and entrepreneurship already. His father, Ricardo Moore, resides in Goodlettsville. His mother, Brooke Heiler, in Nashville. Younger sisters, Joy and Hope. Hello to Nana, Papa, and Gigi, all living in Nashville. That's R.J. Moore. Number 30, Owen Boswell is next. The left-hander out of Mumford, Tennessee. Attended Mumford High School, transfer from Bethel University. He'll get his math and science degree in May. He's the son of Stephen and Jennifer Boswell, brother to Colton, Michaela, and Connor. Grandparents Pawpaw and Nana, Grandpa and Mimi. Owen Boswell, the left-hander. And next, two-year player, Abe Goolsby, number 31, attended Gallatin High School. He's from Dixon Springs, Tennessee. Health science major in May. He's also a president's ambassador here at Volunteer State, and that is an exclusive club. The son of Keith and Molly Goolsby, both graduates here of Volunteer State, as well as his sister Amy. Adam couldn't get in. He had to go to Lee University. That's Abe Goolsby. Next up, number 32, Tyler Zeligman from Springfield, Tennessee, attended White House Heritage High School, transfer from University of Alabama, Huntsville. He'll get his general studies degree in May. The son of Sean and Katrina Zeligman, brother to Lexi, grandparents Paw and Nanny and Nana. One-year player Tyler Zeligman. Two more to go. Jack Lester is coming out of the dugout. Number 35 from Collierville, Tennessee. Attended Collierville High School. He is a psychology major graduating in May. Son of Blaine and Gina Lester. Brother to Mackenzie and twin sister Sadie. Granddaddy and grandmama and the villages in Florida, Papa Hop and Gigi, are here in attendance. That is Jack Lester. He's heading to Christian Brothers University in the fall. And finally, the local product from right down the road in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Cole Ulrich, Hendersonville, Tennessee Commando. He's a sports management major, son of Rob and Amy Ulrich, brother to Kyle and Chase. Hello to Grammy, Pap, and Grandma. Cole Ulrich, our final sophomore honoree today. Thank you to Dr. Wendy Tossenson, second-year president here at Volunteer State, and the super fan, and head coach Jim McGuire. Thank you for being here at Sophomore Day today. We've got nothing here. There we go. Now we're back showing. A.J. Fawson did show up. I didn't know you were here. Did we get anything out? Okay. All right. He fixed it. All right. A.J. Fawson did arrive. Well, I'm going to take a break. I need a little drink. So we're going to fix our cameras, and we'll be back shortly, as we might be after. We'll try to get here before the coaches' meetings. I'll take a quick break. Tim Reese back on the All-State Sports Network. We've just finished sophomore recognition here at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex, and had some issues with our microphone up here. Appreciate A.J. Fawson coming up and getting that worked out. Our umpires are here. The coaches meeting has been completed. And the final regular season game is about to begin. Of course, we will not be able to keep it here for the national anthem. And our director has arrived. You need to come a little closer to me. You're going to handle both of these things at some point in time. We will take a break. Connor Cantillo is going to play our national anthem. We'll be right back after this break. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network. And Connor Cantillo says,
Play ball.
Play ball. Connor back on the microphone now, and he'll be handling the music. Nick Gotze is our director, so I've got part of the information out to Nick. I'm going to have to impart the other part. Nick, okay, so we're going to end up going to the camera one when we start. After the pitch, nothing happens. K is for strike, B is for ball, O is for out, R is for run. You got to keep up with my scoreboard. Okay, so that's just pressing buttons there. As Ian McCord gets his warm-up tosses. Dawson Sweetland not here today. He's our normal director. So Nick Gotze is filling in. His degree is not in digital broadcast media, is it? Nope. The baby brother of Landon Gotze. Paul and Suzanne are not here. Where's Belmont playing? They're playing at Valpo, right? So I assume they're over there. Valparaiso, Indiana's Landon, a former Vol State player, is now finishing up his college career at Belmont University, my alma mater. If you're not a frequenter of this broadcast, he is finishing up a stellar college career, playing third base still at Belmont. McCord on for his 12th appearance of the year. He has a 2-6 record and didn't have the great outing at Walter State, but nobody did for Vol State. That's one you got to flush. McCord, a true freshman, with a couple of innings here in this game, he will exceed Nick Gotze's 40 innings, which leads the club. So we're there. Don't hover over the top of it because you put it right here underneath it. First pitch is a breaking pitch that misses outside, and we are underway at 3:14 Central Time. Game time temperature 79 degrees. Ground ball, the short Brevin Suggs delivers to Denning for out number 1. You hit C for clear. You already got the out? Okay, there you go. James Fenton will step to the plate with 1 out. Jason Dunn leads Jackson State in hitting, came into the series hitting .416. Fenton came in hitting .370. He's going to try to square around a bunt like he did in game 1 yesterday, and that misses outside. Fenton from Germantown, Tennessee, attended Houston High School. He is a sophomore, so they had their sophomore day, I guess, a while ago. When did they last play at home? They've been on the road. This is the 3rd week. They played at home beginning of April. So April 3rd would have been their sophomore day against Pellissippi State. There's another ground ball up the middle, and it gets off the glove of Suggs into center field. See how that one is scored. All right, I haven't shown you how to do this. You got to put a runner at first base. 1, 2, and 3 is just a toggle on and off. Okay. And that is shown on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard as a hit. So a single for Fenton up the middle. That brings Garrig Sims a throw over to, and the rookie missed it. See, here's the deal. Don't mess around on your phone. Don't look over at Cantillo. You got them fingers to be right there. Now, Sweetland, he cheats a little bit. He has that look sometimes. But runner goes, pitches high, throw down. Not in time. Fenton reaches on the stolen bag. And for a steal like that, you can leave it on that camera right there. So hit 1 and then hit 2. And now you got to hit ball. There you go. We're learning on the fly here. Breaking pitch, check swing. He did not go. Pitch called a strike to Sims. Garrig, as in Lou Gehrig, he's from San Diego, California. He's also a sophomore, 6 foot tall. Playing in his 3rd game, swings and misses at that McCord slider. Down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 9-inning contest here. The final game in the regular season. Both teams will be on the road next week. Their opponents to be determined. Ground ball, that's going to get into left field. Braden Baker charges, gloves. They're going to send the runner. Throw hits the cutoff man, but the relay is not in time. And for the 3rd straight game, Jackson State scores the first run of the ball game.
Now batting, number 1.
Now, toggle that one off. Toggle that one on. We hit the C for clear, and you hit an R for run. Educating them. We're educating them here. The press box is now the presidential press box. Dr. Wendy Tossenson has arrived after her duties as, what would they call you in that ceremony? I mean, besides the Hefe, throw over to first. Got by Denning, and down to second goes Sims. See who that, was that a good throw or a bad throw? Who you give that error on, Nick? Were you watching it? Yep, they gave it to the pitcher. E1. It's not the first time we've had a pitcher throw a ball away from the mound. Fastball misses up. 2 balls and no strikes. Are we good on our camera there? I think that's a good one. Be ready. 2 and 3. Kyle's showing up. Ground ball to the right side. That's fisted. Glove by Easton Denning. He tries to make the play, and he does. Wow. Soon-to-be Lindenwood product makes a tremendous play.
Number 5, Ethan Olsen.
For the second out on the play, Sims moves over to third. But that is an outstanding effort and a great job by McCord not to sit there and watch that get over and cover the bag. That is a dive and a glove. Pippen makes a nice stop on the pitch to Olson.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing.
Now batting, number 11, Bradley Pippin.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Testing 1, 2, testing. Look at there, we're back. Did you try to turn it off and turn it back on? That's the best way. Revan Suggs leads off against Yair Cordero. Try to get you caught up. Thanks to Joy Newsom for the email to let me know that we weren't getting out. See, I probably have a few more. There we go. Michael Eddington and appreciate you all listening. Sorry for the issue. Don't know. It happens from time to time. I don't have any idea why it does. Let's get the old audio issues off of there. Leading off is Revan Suggs with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a pitch out of the strike zone. Second strikeout for Cordero. Missed the call of the big home run by Noah Rice. I don't even know, honestly, if I called it. Since I think I knew that we weren't getting out at that point. Big 3-run home run by Noah Rice here on sophomore day. As back to the top of the lineup, Braden Baker, who had a bloop double to get the hitting started for the Pioneers, takes a called strike. That was Rice's 7th home run of the year. Baker's got doubles in each of the 3 games. Drills one foul, got out ahead of that one. Clanks that one off of the brick facade past the third base dugout. So Ball State scored 5 runs. I believe all of them end up being earned because of the home run. That typically makes everything earned. Lined out to center field. Fenton coming on. He slides and makes the catch and robs Baker of another hit. Put a star by that one for Fenton. He says, when I don't have to worry about a right fielder getting in my way, I can make the catch. That's now 2 retired here by Cordero. Ian McCord retired all 3 that he faced in the top of the second. Cordero trying to do the same in the bottom as Gabe Eddington swung at the first pitch the first at bat, singled in the left field, takes it for a called strike here. Pops this one up to right field. Ethan Olson with the arms spread. He says, I do have this one this time, and high fives Fenton. And a 1-2-3 inning for Cordero. Ball State with the 5-run bottom of the first leads 5-3. We're in a 9-inning game. Hopefully we will have no more technical difficulties and we'll get through this contest unscathed. We'll be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Back to the top of the 3rd inning. I've got 5 hits for Vol State in that first inning. They've shorted each team on the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard with a hit based on my score sheet. Plus they didn't give Denning a hit at all on that, but Baker, Eddington, Denning, Harris, and Rice with hits in the first inning to drive in 5 runs. Back to the top of the lineup for Jackson State. Jason Dunn, the Horn Lake, Mississippi resident, attended Bartlett High School, went to Bevel State for a year, and it's out to right center field. That is well hit. That's going to leave the yard. Right over the line-to-line sign and the Alley Cassidy brick and stone. Wind is blowing out again today. That might have had a little bit of aid to it. Dunn, who did not homer yesterday, he was 1 for 6. Picks up his second hit of the series. That is his 9th home run of the year, a solo shot. And Jackson State trails by 1. Second Jackson State home run today. Ethan Olson hit a 2-run shot. Fenton again going to try to lay down that bunt, but can't pick it up. Fourth hit of the game for the Green Jays. Fenton had a single. It's a ground ball just to the left of Suggs, the shortstop. He had it bounce up and off of his glove into center field. One of those 50-50, is that a hit or an error? Suggs would tell you that he should have had it. It was pretty well hit, but I don't think it was over 100 miles an hour. It was probably 85. 1-2 pitch misses down in the dirt. Fenton has 4 appearances on the mound for Jackson State, 9 in a 3rd innings, almost twice as many innings as the starting pitcher for Jackson State in this game. 2-2 pitch. That's a slider that rings up Fenton. I thought it might be a little bit high, but that is a backward strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for McCord. That's out number 1. Garrick Sims, a 3-hole hitter. He single drove in a run in the first. And singles here in the 3rd. Sims 2 for 2.
Now batting, number 1.
Garrick came into the series hitting .324. As a cleanup hitter, Gage Nesbitt, who was robbed by Easton Denning in the first, stands in. Sims had a 3-run home run in Game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday. That was in the first inning. Put them up 4-0. They went up 5-0, and then Vol State rattled off 10 unanswered runs and won 10-5 to get the doubleheader sweep. Throw over to first. Sims back in time. Nesbitt 2 hits in each game yesterday. He was 4 for 5. Had 4 RBIs. He had a big day. Fouls that one off. All 4 hits were singles. Home plate umpire asking for a piece of equipment to be picked up that the first base coach had tossed aside. Now that that bit of housekeeping has been completed, we're ready to play baseball. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch, died when he got to the plate. Balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. McCord looking for a ground ball to a middle infielder, and that's a ground ball to third. Let's see if it will roll foul. It will. Other action today, Walters State has completed their sweep. The game is final at Cleveland State. They win 4-0. Southwest Tennessee gets one of the 3 games against Pellissippi, 13-7. They beat the Panthers in Knoxville earlier, and Roane State has already dispatched Dyersburg State. So Vol State cannot, I guess the best Vol State can do now is 9th place. The way I understand, that ball is hit high and deep to left field. Braden Baker's going to see that one go into the parking lot. Gage Nesbitt has just put Jackson State up 6-5. Nesbitt's first extra base hit of the series. That's his 5th of the year. And head coach Jim McGuire is out of the dugout, and that will mean the end of the afternoon for Ian McCord. He will go 2 1/3 innings. So we have a Summit Concrete call to the bullpen. We'll take a quick break and tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Ball State Sports Network. Summit Concrete call to the bullpen. Drew Moorhead, grandson of Grandma Loco, also a broadcast assistant today. It's Joy Newsom. Gave us the intel that we were not broadcasting with audio today. Had the video going, but I know everybody wants to hear this voice. Drew Moorhead, a 5'11", 195-pound sophomore from Clarksville, Tennessee, on in relief of Ian McCord. He's the son of Jeff and Leishan Moorhead, and as I said, the grandson of Grandma Loco up in Bowling Green. McCord goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up 6 hits, 6 runs. They were earned. Did not walk a batter, struck out a couple. Faced 13 batters. Moorhead coming to this game with nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Appreciate Summit Concrete and their support of Vol State baseball. 3-4 years ago, redid the bullpens as that ball is golfed out to center field. Rice back and at the warning track hauls that one in. Olson's bid for a 2nd straight home run falls short. He hit his 5th, a 2-run home run in the 1st. Now Levi Bryant, who grounded out to Denning at first to end the 1st inning, stands in. 3 in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd here for Jackson State. 380 feet to dead center field with about a 25-foot batter's eye fence out in center field. You got to hit one pretty good to get it out of here at 380, although the wind is blowing straight out that front door today. Not a vicious breeze at all. Yesterday was about 12 to 15 miles an hour, I think, on average. Today it's about 8, according to the weather app I'm looking at. Mostly cloudy. I don't know that we'll see the sunshine the rest of this contest. Do have some rain coming in tonight. There's a 4-pitch walk to Bryant. That'll bring up Austin Wilson. Wilson had a couple of big flies yesterday. He played in game 1. He hit his 4th and 5th, picked up 3 RBIs in the game. Wilson from Jacksonville, Florida, East Ridge High School. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Looks at a called strike. Grounded out to second base, leading off the 2nd. Moorhead delivers. It's popped up into right field. Back goes Blank. Everything, it looks like a routine fly ball. The outfielders are going back. Blank makes the catch for the final out. Here in the 3rd, 3 runs gives Jackson State the lead on 3 hits. 2 of them left the yard. No errors and 1 runner left aboard. Heading to the home half of the 3rd. Down by 1. You're watching the Vol State Sports Network.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Vol State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit volstate.edu to learn.
There you go, Nick Godsey. Got us in and out of, well, he got us out of that commercial. Next time I'll let you get us into the commercial. As we move to the bottom of the 3rd, Vol State's going to have to score some runs, it looks like today. unless old Drew Moorhead can come in and slam the door shut. McCord got the start, and 2 out of the 3 innings, it did not go well. Gave up 3 runs in the first, 3 in 4 batters of the third. 3 of the pitches he delivered left the yard. See if Vol State can have a few more. Right now, it's 3-1 in terms of home runs to Jackson State to Vol State's. As Vol State's leading home run producer is at the plate, Easton Denning, leading in home runs and RBIs. And that is hit high out to right field, but it's not going to stay fair. It's going to be in foul territory. Olson cannot haul it in at the warning track. He had a chance. I thought it was going to get into the bullpen, but it is a foul ball. Action in the Jackson State bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Denning just a little bit out in front of that offering from Yair Cordero. First start of the year from Puerto Rico, and he gets the call in the inside corner. Easton hit a line drive out to the left fielder, Jason Dunn. It hit 5 feet in front of his feet, a base hit, and then he was charged with an error as the ball got by him and rolled to the warning track. Drove in 1 run. Gabe Eddington scored on what was ruled the error on the left fielder. 2-2 pitch coming with Hudson Blank on deck. Hudson Blank's going to retrieve that pitch that got to the backstop. Full Count Ministries, full count to Easton Denning. Drills another one down the right field, but it's going to hook foul and hit right off about 2/3 of the way up the fence. Got a puppy dog out there beyond the fence, getting some exercise, wanting to go after that ball. That one that Noah Rice hit didn't get over by much. I wonder if the dog got a little slobber on that one, retrieving it.
All right, I want 55 hamburger, 55 cheeseburger.
Full count again. Denning draws the walk.
Number 5.
Did you hit ball 4 or did you hit clear and then just put the runner at first? Okay. If you hit ball 4 there, if you go hit ball, it'll automatically put them on there for you. Problem is, if you do that with the bases loaded, it puts a run to the other team for some unknown reason. Nick Godsey is our director today. It's his first time in the big director's seat, so having to get a little instruction as Hudson Blank looks at ball 1 outside. Blank flew out to left field with Denning at second base, and it was pretty well hit. So kind of a bit of a line drive, and Denning wasn't sure what was happening there. He took a couple steps toward third, then froze, and as soon as Dunn caught it, Denning started heading back to second. He just didn't get that foot back on the base quick enough, and they doubled Easton off. Let's see if Hudson can put the Pioneers up. Ground ball down to third base line. It's a foul ball. Hudson must have known it right off the bat because he didn't get out of the batter's box, but looked pretty close to me. The pride of Marissa, Illinois, and the pride of Marissa Blank. Joshua and Marissa, his parents. Friends to the press box for sure. 1-2, Mrs. Low and away. Appreciate everybody's kindness to us. This year we had a number of people that provided food and treats up to the press box, whether they delivered them themselves or had them delivered. Nick says, what about today? That's a line drive out to right field. Is that going to get down? It will, right in front of Olson. And Denning will slide into second to throws. Gets by and rolls to the warning track down the third base line. Both runners will move up. Easton Denning moves to third on the errant throw by Olson. Blank will single to right, and he moves up on that same error. We got runners at second and third. Nobody out. Second error of the game for a Jackson State outfielder. Elijah Harris, who had a bloop double, could have possibly been, well, everybody in the stands thought it was an error. It's popped up. And our first Chick-fil-A at Gallatin, foul ball gets out of play. A youngster in the stands to the right. He says, I'm on it. I bet he'll beat anybody out of the Ball State dugout. They still haven't got out of the dugout yet. Yesterday, Jackson State had players coming out of their dugout hunting for those pearls. Appreciate that. 0-1 misses down. Austin Wilson looked like he was expecting a different pitch. He started to get up out of his crouch, looked like. He had to bend back down to catch the ball that was near the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to the sophomore Elijah Harris. Cynthiana, Kentucky, just north of Lexington, Kentucky. 2-year player here for Vol State. I told him before the year, I said, I'm picking you, Elijah, as the breakout player this year. He has had a fine season. 1-1 again, a changeup misses down. That looks good out of the hand. Wilson's going to go out and have a confab. Pedro Fuentes, who caught game 2 yesterday, he says, don't leave me out. I want to chat. He might actually, what he might be is the interpreter. Fuentes and Cordero, both from Puerto Rico. Wilson is not. So Pedro sprinted to pitcher's mound. Connor Cantillo, he don't hablo though. Cantillo, with a name like Cantillo. Muy poquito. He knows a little. He's our PA and our DJ today. He's done a fine job all year long. He's an injured right-hander. I think he has the record for throwing the hardest pitch in the fall. 108. It's 108 miles an hour. Just kidding. I think it was 96. 2-1 pitch now as we're back and ready. That's lined into left field. That's going to be down for extra bases. Out to the High Point Health Sumner sign. Elijah Harris has just put the Pioneers up with a do-dat double. All right. See what you got there, Nicholas. Hit the 3. You could have stayed on the 2. And you got us our runs up there. Don't forget the runs. Give us 2. 7-6. Vol State has retaken the lead. So the double erases that error. Well, maybe not completely yet. Probably should be runners at second and third as Tucker Smith steps to the plate. So right now the run's still unearned. Hudson Blank. First pitch swinging on the breaking pitch. Tucker Smith fouls one just over the Bobby Hudson Pavilion down the right field line. That's where Coach Hudson likes to grill. He's a grill master. He's got a sweatshirt that says, I like to grill and I know things. Smith walked and scored in the first. Tapper. Foul right by third base coach, head coach Jim McGuire, who still hasn't moved. He'll move if the ball's coming at him. I think he's been hit once in the 5 years that I've seen here. I don't think it really got him squared up, but he does not attempt to catch those. 0-2 count to Smith, nobody out. Until that wave and a miss on the breaking pitch. Third strikeout of the game for Cordero, and there's the first out here in the third. Noah Rice stands in. He hit a big 3-run home run in the first, his 7th of the year. Drove in Elijah Harris and Tucker Smith ahead of him. He's got 2 in a game this year. Strike called on the inside corner at the knees. No other scores showing on the TCCAA website other than the Walter State 4-0 win over Cleveland State. Southwest Tennessee's 13-7 over Pellissippi. It's a big swing missed by Rice. He's down in the count 0-2. And 15-0 drubbing by Roane State in the 9 innings. Supposed to be a 9-inning contest, and they absolutely wore out Dyersburg. Let's see if those victories are reflected in the TCCAA standings as Cordero pirouettes around to make sure Harris wasn't on the move, which yesterday he had a couple of jumps toward third base but never went. Walter State will end up as the #1 team in the conference. Columbia State will finish in second place. Right now, a tie between Southwest Tennessee and Cleveland State. For third, Chattanooga State with 2 games to go today. And I think they can't better or worsen their record as there's a Chick-fil-A at Gallatin foul ball. Had my normal #4 chicken scramble bowl meal breakfast this morning with my large sweet tea. 2 refills. I am full of tea. Can you tell it's caffeinated? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second. Rice just gets a piece of that one over to the on-deck circle where Bradley Pippin thought about fighting that off with his bat. Let's see who wins the tiebreaker between Southwest Tennessee and Cleveland State. I believe it is head-to-head. Cordero looks at second and delivers, popped up in the infield. Bomar is shortstop calling for it, and he slides to the left and makes the catch for out number 2. Bradley Pippin struck out in his first plate appearance. He's looking to not to in his second. Cleveland State won 2 out of 3 against Southwest Tennessee, so they should be the third place team as Pippin looks at a high strike. Pip's heading to Erskine College in South Carolina after 1 year at Vol State. He got a redshirt year at MTSU. Murfreesboro, Tennessee resident. Went to Riverdale High School. So Cleveland State will finish in third place, Southwest Tennessee in fourth place, Chattanooga in fifth, and Pellissippi sixth. And Dyersburg will be seventh. Looks like Roane's going to be eighth, and Vol State's going to finish in ninth place. Vol State will travel to Memphis, Millington to take on Southwest. That's unofficial. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Backhanded and not handled by Bomar. Harris rounds third. He doesn't even stop. He's going to score on maybe an infield hit for Pippin. I don't think that Bomar was going to throw him out, but I think it's going to end up being, on my score sheet, a single and then an error. Single to Pippin. He does not get an RBI, as it would be an infield single. Harris scores on the E6. Pippin stays at first. Ball State leads 8-6. Revan Suggs trying to get off the schneid here. He takes a breaking pitch that parachutes in for a called strike. So now 3 errors for Jackson State. Lined out to left field. Dunn comes on, and he's going to make a running catch. Revan Suggs hit it right on the button, but lines out for the 3rd out of the inning. Vol State matches the 3 that Jackson scored in the top half of the inning. 3 runs with the check earned or unearned on 3 hits on my score sheet. 2 errors in the inning, 1 runner left aboard. We're through 3, scheduled for 9. Vol State leads 8-6. Listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models to where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in. They can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
Tim Reese, Nick Gotze back on the Vol State Sports Network. Drew Moorhead back out on the mound for Vol State. Looks to me like 2 of those runs are earned in the 3rd. That last run is an unearned run due to the error. I'm not the official scorer, but I know who he is. And occasionally he asks my opinion. And this, of course, is only for Vol State's side of the box score. Jackson State handles their own. First pitch from Moorhead right over the plate to Pedro Fuentes, the 3rd baseman. Moorhead on in relief of Ian McCord. Fuentes has to raise his arms to get out of the way of that pitch. Both teams have scored in the 1st, did not score in the 2nd, and both teams scored in the 3rd. Fly ball shallow to right field. It turns into a regular depth fly ball to Hudson Blank, number 5. Route number 1, 2 straight putouts by Senior Blank. Brennan Bomar, the shortstop, stands in. He struck out to end the 2nd. Vol State leads 8-6. At this point, I guess this game is really of no consequence in the standings the way I'm reading it. Jackson State will play Columbia State next week at Columbia. Swing and a miss. Motlow State will finish in 10th position. They're hosting Chattanooga State. 2-1 pitch from Moorhead. A check swing, but he didn't check it enough. Plate umpire Tanner Allison says he went. Game got started a little bit later. 3 p.m. was scheduled game time as Moorhead picks up the strikeout. That's his first. First two retired brings up the leadoff batter, Jason Dunn. He hit a solo shot to lead off the third out to right center field. He's 1 for 2. Came into the series leading the Green Jays in batting average, runs, hits, doubles, home runs, and walks. 1-0, slider misses farther outside. No emails. Quiet crowd out there again today. Check swing, and he didn't check. That's a slider poured in over the plate. Dunn took it for strike 2. Good looking player, Jason Dunn. Like a changeup out of his hand. Full Count Ministries, full count. Getting very cloudy here in Gallatin, Tennessee, but I don't anticipate any significant rain if there's any rain at all. 2 outs, nobody on. And a full count first pitch, foul ball. Neither weather app I look at is indicating any high degree of precipitation. Ball 4, Dunn draws the walk.
Number 8, James Fenton.
James Fenton, the center fielder, steps to the plate. Dunn has drawn a walk in each of the 3 games. He now has 34 on the season. There's a slider. Fenton does not attempt to lay down a bunt that time. Throw over to first. Godsey all over that one with the camera. Prescription sunglasses. Just cool. That was a $12. He got some $12 shades there. You overpaid. No, those look good on you. Those are stylish. Your mom picked those out for you? No? Line foul. That will just get over the Bobby Hudson Pavilion. He's down in the concession stand. He is steaming some dogs down there. No hamburgers. He doesn't have time to grill and operate the concession stand. Appreciate Dr. Wendy Tostenson being here, the president. Swing and a miss on the 0-2, and down goes Fenton. And a strikeout ends the inning for Moorhead. He does give up the 2-out walk, but strands Dunn at first base. Ball State coming to the plate in the home half of the 4th. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before. Blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Ball State.
Pitcher on for Jackson State, Luke Renfro, a right-hander. Comes on in relief of Yair Cordero. Renfro from Hayden, Alabama. Went to Hayden High School. He's a 6'4" freshman. See what kind of statistical accomplishments Mr. Renfro has. This is his 14th appearance of the year. Don't know how many in relief. He's got 26 innings, 36 hits, 33 and 28 on runs and earned runs. Walked 20, struck out 20. 9.69 ERA. He has plunked 5 batters. He will face the top of the lineup for the Pioneers, Braden Baker, Gabe Eddington, and Easton Denning. All second-year collegiate players. Braden Baker, a red shirt from Murray State. Gabe Eddington, a red shirt from Austin Peay. Easton Denning, all of his college at-bats have been right here at the Pioneer Field. He has started and played in every game except one in his career, Easton Denning. First pitch swinging, Braden Baker smacks one into left field. He's on with a base hit. He's a multi-hit player this weekend. He's got 2 hits in each of the 3 games. Now Gabe Eddington trying to stay with the multiple hit theme. Hey, hey, hey. There he is. Let's get that crowd mic up so we can hear the hey, hey, hey. Came into the series hitting .314. Looks at a breaking pitch from Renfro for a called strike. Throw over to first. Baker back in time. That's probably the biggest surprise stat that I see on here for Vol State. Baker only has 1 stolen base. Now, he has been hampered for the last 3 or 4 weeks because of a lower body injury. Eddington slices that one off the maintenance shed. So I don't see Baker trying to take off the last portion of the season now, but pretty aggressive runner from last fall. I saw him play this past summer with the Paducah Chiefs, and he's a runner. A couple of Chick-fil-A Gallatin foul balls there off the bat of number 2. Two-way player, Gabe Eddington. Might see him on the mound in this game. He is hot. He is available. He's like a Krispy Kreme donut, hot and ready. 0-2 pitch is high. Nick, do you look for the hot and ready sign at the Krispy Kreme when you drive by? No, you're not a Krispy Kreme guy? You don't like donuts? You love donuts, but you're taking care of your body? Your body's a machine? 1-2 is outside. Throw down to first. Nick Godsey, our director, all over that. You got to be paying attention. You know, you can't be on your phone. I mean, you got to be dialed in. Don't let Ken Tillo distract you. Okay. Are you kidding me? 6 donuts? Another Chick-fil-A Gallatin foul ball. You can't get a donut at Chick-fil-A. Where are you getting your donuts? Gas station donuts. And I bet it's not the first time. You're a regular. They know your name. 2-2 pitch is high. Luke Renfro delivers fastball up. Full count Ministries, full count. Those $12 racetrack sunglasses have to be sat down. You got your sunglasses there at racetrack too? Just kidding. Runner at first, nobody out. Runner takes off and throw down is inconsequential. Baker is going to get the second on the walk anyway. And now 2 are on. We play a little game up here, Nick. Do you know that game? It's called Yard Card. Some people call it Bomb Card. You get a free one. That means you're predicting who's hitting a home run, when they hit the home run. Who had A.J. Armstrong predicted Tucker Smith's yesterday. You want to play a yard card right here with Easton Denning, you only get 1 in a game. Denning is 1 for 1. He's been on base both times. Don't let me talk you into it. I mean, you're probably not going to pick Revin Suggs, right? He doesn't have one. He could, but That's a pretty good pick right there. Denning has been out in front of a lot of pitches today, and that's a Chick-fil-A Gallatin foul ball. He hits that one toward the gap distribution center, which pretty much anywhere you hit a ball here, from the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard to over the center field fence and over the right field fence, it's toward the gap distribution center. That's a long building. That's chopper to the right side. Good call not using your yard card. Nice flip by Nesbitt. And the flip is barehanded by Renfro. It works like a sacrifice bunt, only it's an 0 for 1 on the score sheet for Denning. Both runners move up. Baker now at third, Eddington at second. Hudson Blank stands in. He's 1 for 2. Played some left field this year, but primarily in that right field spot. Last year was the starting third baseman coming out of the spring. And that's a line drive. Base hit into right center field. That's down and will score 2. Blank is rounding first. He's going to try for second. He's going to get there. He's also battling lower body injury, but he pulls in to second with a 2-run dudette double. And Blank is 2 for 3. Told you he is in the middle of the scoring a lot of times. Elijah Harris, a couple of doubles today. He's got 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He's been in the middle of it. He was a Toyota Gallatin player of the game yesterday, along with Gabe Eddington in game 1. Seeing if he can get in that spot again. Three of the 9 hitters already have multiple hits in this game for Vol State. 2 hits in this inning. 10 for the game on my score sheet. They're only showing 8 out on the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard. Probably going to need to turn the lights on here soon. Nice slider there. Elijah Harris not a real big fan of breaking pitches. He said, give me that 1 ball. Let me take the biggest hack you'll see. It is fierce. 2-1. And there is the breaking pitch, but apparently slides a little too far outside. Baker has scored twice today. Eddington has scored twice. Harris at the plate has scored twice. Ball State leads 10-6. Popped up in the infield. That was a straight pitch. Fastball. Fuentes, the third baseman, says he has it, and he does. That's out number 2. First time Harris has been retired today. Tucker Smith will step to the plate. Went to school at Merrill Hyde High School, but they don't have a baseball team. So he got to pick where he wanted to go, and he picked Station Camp. Was teammates with Noah Rice over there. You know, that's the first school where Chase Burns started his high school career. Foul ball at the plate. You know who Chase Burns is, Nick? You've heard of him? Chase Burns started his high school career. I saw him pitch in a district game at Station Camp as a sophomore. Threw the ball 80 miles an hour maybe. COVID year happens. The next year he transfers to Beach High School, and he's throwing 96. Popped up into center field on the breaking pitch. Fenton says he's got it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Vol State had a promising inning going, but a couple of pop-ups and further threat. Do score 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner was left aboard. We're through 4. Vol State leads 10-6. We'll be right back.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
Tim Reese, Nick Gotze for our final regular season broadcast. And for the Vol State Pioneer fans, I will try to broadcast those games next week on the road down at Southwest. Play at USA Stadium, and I broadcasted several times from that venue, and they have pretty good Wi-Fi, and they don't have their own broadcast on Southwest. So I have broadcasted the Pioneers games down there before. So it'll be my first road broadcast of the year. 3, 4, and 5 due up to face Drew Moorhead. Moorhead facing Garrig Sims, who's 2 for 2 and scored twice. Moorhead from Rossview High School gets the swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Drew Moorhead. That's his third.
Now batting number 1, Gabe.
Came on in relief with 1 out in the third. Retired 2 of the 3 batters he faced there. Retired 3 of the 4 in the fourth, and the first batter here in the fifth. Nesbitt pops one out to right field. He had his 5th home run of the year. Blank has been busy out there in right. 4 pitches, 2 outs for Moorhead.
Now batting number 5, Ethan Olson.
Now Ethan Olson, who had his 5th home run in the first, stands in. He's 1 for 2. Moorhead looked to step on a fastball right there. Had it yanked down. He got a late start in the season. Missed, I think, the first 3 weeks. First outing was a relief outing here at Vol State against Calhoun back on February 24th. Does have 1 start. That was against Columbia State on April 7th. 2 innings, 2 hits, and a run, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Last appeared up at Walters. Ground ball off his glove. That's going to be an infield single. Harris tried to charge. Probably would have had a pretty easy play if Moorhead does not get a glove on that.
Number 7.
So Olson's now 2 for 3. That brings up the DH, Levi Bryant, who's 0 for 1. 7th hit of the game for Jackson State Green Jays. Drew, like the rest of the pitching staff, did not have a fun time down at Walters State. Breaking pitch didn't break quite as far as Moorhead had hoped. And that takes a bite out of Levi Bryant. And Moorhead might be reaching where toward his end, although I don't see anybody up loosening. Let's see if we can hit that number 8 button, see if we got any action down there. Oh, we got somebody hoping to get in on the NFL draft. Is that Aiden Key down there? Is he a former quarterback over there? Didn't he from Montgomery Bell Academy, right? Nobody knows. Can't tell. He was not. Well, he's not going to throw a pass on the field here, so we'll come back to see those clouds out there as Trevor Muzzi, the pitching coach, has a conversation with Drew Moorhead. He's got 2 outs and 2 on now. Austin Wilson, who is a threat in the batter's box, is 0 for 2 in this game. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Drew, as a freshman last year, led the conference in saves. He had 19 appearances a year ago, 1 start, 7 saves in his 18 relief appearances, and he's gone ahead 0-2 on Wilson. 36 innings of work last year, 36 strikeouts, just under a 6.0 ERA. And 3 pitches, sits down Wilson with another strikeout. That's 4 for Drew in 2 2/3 innings so far. We'll see if he comes out for the top of the 6th, but he strands 2 runners. 1 reached on an infield single. There were no errors by the Pioneers. We're going to keep it right here as we have the middle of the 5th inning. That is our time for Drew Moorhead's grandmother, Joy Newsom, has asked for a form to get an alumni brick, as I've got about a dozen bricks. I've put 2 of them in already. I've got 10 more to go. Reed Mashinsky, his is still to be put in. I put in Devin Thrain. No, I put in Drew Plummer and Ethan Huddleston's the other day. I still have Devin Thrain, Braxton Alexander, Bryant Rascal to go, and Lex Falsoni, I believe, have been received. So if you have a sophomore, one of the 23 players that were honored here today, and would like to get a brick in their honor, send me an email to treesports@gmail.com, and I'll get you the form. I'll send it to you via the email. Thanks to Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone for supporting Vol State baseball, as they provided a pallet of brick pavers that former volunteer assistant coach Shane Kemp installed, and now I get to peel those out of there and put these new bricks that are just a hair bigger on all 4 sides in there. So I'll need a little extra time, and after the season's over, maybe early next week, I'll get a chance to come out here and get to digging those bricks out. New pitcher on the mound for Jackson State from Jackson, Tennessee, Southside High School, Trent Stewart, 6'3" freshman, is on in relief of Luke Renfro, who goes 1 inning. Stewart will face 7, 8, and 9. Ball State trying to put up some insurance runs as they lead 10-6. Noah Rice 1 for 2, looks at ball 1. All right-handers in this game so far for head coach Michael Winders. Renfro gives up 2 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. Walked a batter. And faced 6. Rice now a 3-ball, no strike count. Bradley Pippin to follow. And then Revin Suggs. 3-0 on the outside corner, called strike. Stewart's 11th appearance of the year. Ball 4. As he walks the first batter that he faces. Lights are on here at Pioneer Field.
Now batting.
We're going to have to turn the lights on inside
Bradley.
here as well. Assist there by Seth Lawler. Pippin looks at a ball outside the zone. Pip's 1 for 2, had an infield single. Ground ball to the backhand of the shortstop, Brennan Bomar, with Elijah Harris at second base. Harris did not break stride at third. That's a line drive out to left center field. Fenton is over. He's not going to get to that. It hits off the Summit Concrete sign in left center field right in front of the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. And Pip pulls into second with a Dudette double.
Number 6.
Thanks to Dudette Communications for their support of Vol State Athletics, located here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Been providing quality printing and design across the United States since 2006. The owner, Craig Sennard, he's a big baseball fan. His son, Luke Sennard, is a pitcher in the Atlanta Braves organization and was a teammate of Chase Burns at Station Camp and at Beach High School here in Sumner County as Suggs swings through a fastball from Stewart. Allstate threatening to get some insurance runs. Next year, I'm going to have to find an insurance company to tout. Nice stab there by Wilson. They can be mentioned at this time as the ABC Insurance runs. I know a guy. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin, foul ball. Get you some Christian chicken. It's good stuff, whether you like it grilled or we got a ball on the field right behind the first baseman. Time is called, and I have no idea. I guess that was a ball in the turf out of the bullpen and got over the fence. That carried him a long way right there. That almost got on the dirt. Oh, that's crazy. Pippin, a multiple hit player today. There's a ground ball again to the backhand. They're going to try to go to third. The tag is not in time. I'm going to go hit again. I don't think Bomar's going to get Suggs at first base. His only play was Pippin. Pippin beats that out. I'm going single to Suggs, and that's an RBI to drive in Rice. Pippin gets over to third. I don't think they scored that as a hit on the scoreboard, but that's back-to-back hits. Brought to you by Hit After Hit. Runners at the corners, brought to you by Hit After Hit or Line to Line and Game Time Sports Field. Got a lot of sponsors here. Jersey Mike's, they sponsor our first sub of the game. Throw over to first. Suggs just gets back, and Caleb Dye, the base umpire, with a umpire balk. He about rang him up. Baker's 2 for 3. Could he be the first with 3 hits in the game? He could. He hits one high to left field. Dunn's going back. Baker thinks he got it, and he did. 3-run bomb for number 3, Braden Baker. That is his, I believe that's his 12th. He's hit his 11th in this series. He led off the bottom of the first of game 1 with his 11th. That's his 12th home run. He's got 3 hits and a triple shy of the cycle.
Now batting number 2.
Bases have now been cleared. 4 runs in the inning. And Vol State leads 14-6. Still nobody out. Gabe Eddington. And he hits one off of the pitcher's legs. Fuentes bare hands throws. His throw is wide, and Eddington picks up his second hit. An infield single. They'll go out and check on Stewart. But they might be out with the hook. Head coach Michael Winders is out of the visitors' dugout. Cantillo, the sounder here. They're checking on him. He's going to get an opportunity to throw a pitch. Is that the first time you've played one of these little funny sounders, Connor? Connor, a Dyersburg State transfer. He's from, where he's from? Port St. Lucie, is that right? Port St. Lucie is 6'4", 225-pound right-hander. I don't say your bio very much. Jensen Beach High School.
Number 14, Easton Jennings.
Son of Steve and Lori Cantillo. You still an engineering major? Still an engineer. I mean, he's a smart guy. Brother to Steven. Easton Dennings at the plate. I'm going yard card. Who? You? Nick? Connor? Denning looks at a called strike that whispers at the outside corner. Two in the game. And they are staying away. He has power to left field. Doesn't hit a lot of home runs to left field. Most of his are yanked over the right field wall or into right center field, and he can hit one high up in those pine trees for sure. The 1-1 is outside, throw down to first. Not in time. Eddington gets the baby blue tops dirty along with those white pants. Gabe Jennings, the first base coach. He's the first-year volunteer assistant coach. Former infielder for the Blue Raiders. 2-1 pitch to Denning. Swings and fouls it at the plate. His dad did not play here. Terry did not play here. He played at Columbia State. I got it straight from the pharmacist's mouth himself. If he had to work today and he called in sick, I apologize. I've thrown him under the bus. Runner from first takes off. That's a line drive into left field. Denning going with the pitch. Serves it into left field. I use up my yard card, but Denning gets the base hit. Runners at first and second. Trent Stewart yet to retire a batter here, facing six. And now Coach Winders out to get the baseball from Mr. Stewart. So we're going to take a break. All State scored 4 and are threatening to add on. We'll be right back after this break, tell you about the new pitcher. New pitcher on for Jackson State is Brian Griffin. He pitched in yesterday's Game 2. Came in relief for the starter Aiden Moore. Went 2/3 of an inning, did not allow a hit, but allowed 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, and also hit a batter, one of the 5 that he faced. Griffin from Thompson Station, Tennessee, Independence High School. The Independence, I got 2 non-Tennesseans up here. Independence, I know this. I know what they're called. Can't think of it right now. Hudson Blank is at the plate. I don't know what Merritt Island, Florida, what their nickname is. He hits the first pitch. It's chopped to short. Bomar goes to second for 1. That's all he'll get. Blank reaches on the fielder's choice. He's now 2 for 4. Nice place by Bomar, throwing back to his left. That's the first out of the inning. Eddington ends up at third. Runners at the corners, brought to you by Hit After Hit. Sorry, Game Time Sports Field. I want to keep just hit after hit after hit. Michael Winder's out of the Green Jays dugout. I think he wants to question whether or not Denning sliding into second base could have hampered second baseman Garrick Sims. That's what that conversation is about. He is chatting with Tanner Allison, the home plate umpire. Sophomore day today for Vol State. This is the final regular season game for both teams. And their Jackson State's position in the standings has not changed. They will finish in 11th. Or last place as Elijah Harris comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3. There's a couple of RBIs and has an opportunity here. Got around on that one a little soon, and it's down the left field line. Will it get to the bullpen? It'll hit right in front of the bullpen. And a foul ball as third base, shortstop, and left field all come together for a little meeting. Bomar, the shortstop, said, hey, here it is. I found it. Harris dumped a double into right field. Center fielder and the right fielder both looked up into the sky, thought the other was going to catch it, and then let it drop. Harris got to second base. Then in the third with 2 runners on, he drove a double to the wall in left center field, driving in Denning and Blank. Popped out to the third baseman. In the fourth, batting for the 4th time here in the 5th. All State 14-6. Griffin delivers a changeup. Harris looked like he was ready to unload, but does not. The count is in his favor. Numero uno. Blank leads off of first. Another changeup stays downstairs. Three-one count, 1 out, runners at the corners. Ground ball in the hole on the left side, and Harris with another RBI. And he is 3 for 4. Found the 5.5 hole. Between short and third. Blank moves down to second base. Only 1 out. Tucker Smith, the only batter in the lineup without a hit. It's time to change that right here, Nick. Got the sunglasses on, you're ready. 9th batter to come to the plate. Smith is 0 for 2. Lays off of the breaking pitch that lands right behind his back foot. Austin Wilson slides over to make the stop, and his earpiece came out. They got 7 runs. It's not 17-6. Scoreboards are not right. That's lifted out to right field. It's going to be playable for Olson in foul territory. He makes the catch. Tagging at second is Blank. Harris will stay at first.
Now batting, number 22.
And Smith still without a hit.
Right.
There they have fixed it. They found the edit button down there in the dugout. Noah Rice led off the inning with a walk, facing his second pitcher in this inning, and this one's a left-handed one. Most lefties don't like facing left-handed pitching. Right-handers have to do it all the time facing right-handed pitching, but I don't know why left-handers feel like they're special. Two 2-0 pitch misses outside. Got an email from Richard Murray over at Cleveland State, and he tells me that the baseball seedings are set. I'll read those off here in just a minute. He is a man in the know. 2-0 misses outside. So Walter State does win the conference again. Columbia State second, Cleveland third, Southwest fourth, Chattanooga fifth, Pellissippi sixth. I believe that was what I had mused earlier. 3-0 pitch is a gift. At the letters on the outside corner. Let's see if Noah Rice is ready to hit right here. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Ball State 5 have crossed the plate this inning. That's lifted high out to right field. Did he do it again? He did. Ethan Olson just watches that one go into the bush as Rice picks up his second home run. It's a 3-run job. His 8th of the year. Noah glad he didn't walk on the 3-0 pitch. Picks up 3 more RBIs. That's 6 on the day for the former Belmont Bruin, former Station Camp Bison.
Number 11, Bradley
Have you a day?
Pippen.
It clears the bases. (18-6) Vol State leads. I believe that Toyota Gallatin scoreboard's correct this time. Vol State scored 18 in game 1 yesterday, 10 in game 2, and now have picked up 18 more, and there's still more time. Pippen 2 for 3. He doubled in the left center field and later came around to score. 2 outs, nobody on. Called strike. Now he tells me that the 7 through 10 slots are still up for grabs. I thought that Motlow, well, you know what? Motlow's got to play 2 today, don't they? That's what it is. I forgot about Motlow playing 2. So it's not set in stone. Pippen takes a healthy hack, comes up empty. Full count, Ministries full count. Chattanooga at Motlow for 2. Ground ball to the left side. Fuentes cuts it off at third. And a sidearm throw over to Nesbitt retires Pippen. Ball State sends 11 to the plate. 8 cross it, touching the dish meaningfully on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 2 of them left the yard. Braden Baker's 12th of the year and Noah Rice's 2nd of the game and 8th of the year. No errors in the inning. Nobody left on base. Another snowman on the board up there. 18-6. as we head to the 6th.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Tim Reese and Nick Godsey, along with Connor Cantillo up here in the press box. He's spinning the tunes and providing information to the folks in attendance here at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. The lights are on as the sun is behind the clouds. Drew Moorhead still on the mound for Vol State. Out for his third full inning. Came in the third in relief of Ian McCord. Drew's gone 2 1/3 innings so far. Has allowed 1 hit, no runs, has 4 strikeouts, has walked a couple and hit 1 batter. Pedro Fuentes fouls the first pitch he sees. 8-9-1 due up for the Green Jays. They have 3 conference wins this year, and all 3 of those wins are in the third game of the series. So my time with our discipleship group this morning, I told them a couple of times, don't let down your guard. That is a called strike 3. I didn't think that's the 3rd strikeout that Moorhead has gone. Strike, strike, strike. 3 pitches and a strikeout. That's his 5th strikeout of the game. That's the first backward K, but I thought he had another backward K. Brennan Bomar is a strikeout victim twice. He stands in there, and that's a called strike. Bomar's from Memphis Briarcrest Christian School. He's a freshman, 5'11". He's played every inning at shortstop here for Jackson State. Breaking pitch, not called a strike. Maybe a little bit high. Thinking Bomar may not be quite the 5'11" that's showing on the roster. What do you think, Nick? Nick says, I'd rather not comment. I don't want to. Don't throw me into this. Two balls, 2 strikes. Line right back to Moorhead. He knocks it down. He'll throw to Denning. That got on him. He thought it was going to get on him a little faster than it did. Surprised him for sure. Did a good job of getting the full glove on this one. Unlike the last time when he knocked down Ethan Olson's hot shot back to the mound. And 2 are out. That's what you like. Nobody on when James Dunn comes to the plate. He's his 9th home run of the year. Looks at a called strike at the inside corner. Moorhead trying to go 1-2-3 for the first time in the contest. It's a 9-inning game here. Just a bit outside, tried to catch the corner and missed. I mean, when you get it that far out, it's got to go Bob Uecker there, right? You got to go. Is that Major League? Is that what that movie was? He comes back and dots the inside corner. I mean, there's no chance that he was looking at the plate when he delivered that last one. That head was yanked, wasn't it? Shot to Suggs on one hop, and he gets to show the hose and throws a laser beam over to Denning, and there is the 1-2-3 inning in the sixth. Ball State will come back to the plate, see if they can play add-on.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Ball State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Ball State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Ball State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Bottom of the sixth inning, 18-6, the Pioneers lead. Scored 5 in the first, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 8 in the fifth. Jackson State had the lead after a half inning. They scored 3 in the top half. Ball State got 5 back. Took the lead, but Jackson State retook the lead with 3 in the top of the third. Ball State took the lead back in the bottom of the third and have not trailed since. We got a new pitcher out on the mound for Jackson State. It's their 5th hurler. He's from Jackson, Tennessee, Union City High School, 6'1" freshman. Troy Jocelyn. Back to the right-handers goes Michael Winders. Brian Griffin retires 3 batters. Gives up 2 runs on 2 hits. Those runs were earned. Did not walk or strike out a batter. Did give up a home run. That was a 3-run shot by Noah Rice. He faced 5. Revin Suggs at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Got an infield single on my score sheet and drove in a run. He had a ground ball to the hole. Shortstop Bomar gloved it and tried to throw to third base to get Pippin. 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike, but could not get Pip, and Revin would have beat that ground ball out if Bomar is trying to throw first. A 3-1 in there, and Suggs ready to hit a little bit too late. He'll face a full count. Ministries full count. Ben and Lori, his parents. Chops one foul. Good job of wasting a good pitch there by Jocelyn. Revin's 5'9", 160 pounds. He's from Greenbrier, Tennessee. He's got sisters Lydia and Evelyn. He smokes one out to center field. Fenton's going back, but he'll get under it and make the catch into deep right center field.
Number 3.
Suggs hit that one right on the screws, but a little bit too much launch angle on that one. He's 1 for 4. Braden Baker's 3 for 4. He's looking for a triple to complete the cycle. Don't know that we've had a cycle in the time that I've been broadcasting, finishing up my 5th year here at Ball State. Over 380 events. Nick? Because I was say Connor doesn't have one. Yard card for Nick Godsey right here. Braden Baker hit his 12th of the year, a 3-run shot in the 5th, doubled in the 1st, singled and scored in the 4th. And he lined out to the center fielder who made a nice catch. That's it right there. Braden Baker has left the building. His second home run, and Nick Godsey with the prognostication. He called his yard card. They had to make sure they had to tap me to let me know. Braden Baker got all of that one. Hey, you know what? He could hit for the cycle. Now he could do it right here. He's just got the triple. Guess what he doesn't do right here? He doesn't touch home. He touched home. It's a solo shot for Braden Baker. Is that your first yard card usage of the year? And you're 1 for 1.
Now batting number 2, Gabe Eddington.
Number 13 for number 3. Picks up another RBI. He's got 4. Gabe Eddington, 2 for 3 today. That ball was crushed. One out, one in, 19-6. Did we put that one on the board? Look at you. First time to be the director. Nick Godsey, as that pitch is called a strike. Troy Jocelyn, the 5th pitcher for Jackson State. Good job again by Eddington to fight that one off. Jocelyn's 15th appearance of the year. 17 innings. It has not gone well for Troy this year. That just misses. Two balls, 2 strikes. Reach out and touch. That should drop in the gap. Eddington has collected another extra base hit. He pulls into second base with a 1-out do-dat double. His first extra base hit of the day. He is 3 for 4. Baker with 4 hits. Eddington with 3. Denning with 2. He needs to get into the 3 category. Back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit. Denning drove a single in the left field going opposite field with Eddington at first base. He was going on the pitch. Denning had 2 strikes. It wasn't a hit and run, a run and hit. Both of his hits have been to left field. He's 2 for 3 with a walk, RBI, and a run scored. You got another yard card, Nick. Once you hit on one, you just keep retaining yard cards. So feel free to play it at any time. Backhanded, knocked down. That's going to be another infield single for Easton Denning. He's got 3 hits in the game, 3 for 4. Eddington
number 31
hangs on over at third base, and we got a pinch hitter. Sophomore Abe Gillsby will get an AB. Here for Hudson Blank. Parents Keith and Molly are here. Honored at Sophomore Day. He went to Gallatin, Tennessee, Godsey pulling a yard card here for Abe Gillsby. Fastball is up. It would be his first in his collegiate career. Oh, he's got the power. There ain't any question he's got the power. See if he can get the right pitch at the right time. This is grounded to second, over to short for 1, and on to first for an inning-ending double play. Not what Abe Gillsby was hoping for, but he grounds out to end the inning. Ball State scores 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 1 runner left aboard. This is the final half inning possibly for Vol State. Up by 13, it's a 10-run rule, so Jackson State's going to have to score 4 to stay in the ballgame.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Seventh we go, 2, 3, and 4 to face Drew Moorhead trying to finish this one out. Moorhead looking for his first victory of the year, has not recorded a decision in his 21 innings prior to today. I'm pretty sure this would be his longest outing. New right fielder in the game is Adam Gordon, transfer from UT Martin. And we do have a new catcher. J.C. Menendez is behind the plate, taking over for Bradley Pippin. James Fenton will lead off, to be followed by Garrick Sims and Gage Nesbitt. Be a 4 2/3 if he can finish this one out. And Fenton going to do his best to not let Moorhead finish. We got a right-hander. Let's hit that bullpen. Jack Lesser down there. Oh, Aiden Smith. Okay. All right. Garrick Sims steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3. Fenton now has 2 hits. I got 8 on the board for the Green Jays. Popped up and out of play. Longest outing of the year for Moorhead's 2 1/3 innings. He's exceeded that. Ground ball backhanded, it's fair from Smith. Deep from third base in the strong throw. Retires Sims on the play. Fenton moves to second. That's a pretty good play right there. Long throw for Tucker Smith. And nice stretch by Easton Denning. So there's 1 out. And Gage Nesbitt stands in. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs and a run scored. The Vol State social media should tell, that one's fouled down the third base line, should let you know as to who the Pioneers will face in the best of 3 series that will begin next Wednesday. Jackson State will take on Columbia State at Columbia beginning on Wednesday. Columbia State does have a broadcast, as I'm sure you're aware. That's down the right field line. Gordon's going to have a chance at that. Crosses over into foul territory, makes the catch. And the 360 turn. Gets the ball back into the infield. Nesbitt flies out for out number 2. Jackson State down to their last out as Fenton moves over to third. Ball State looking to get their first series sweep. Ethan Olson is 2 for 3. Moorhead looking to pick up his first victory, as I said, of the year. Ground ball, foul. Drew was 4-0 last year, so if he can get the victory here, he will stay undefeated in his collegiate career. Let's see, how many appearances does he have? He is now 16, 35 appearances in college. Good pitch right there. J.C. Menendez, a redshirt sophomore, finishing up behind the plate for Bradley Pippin. His mother, Ileana, is here. I saw her yesterday, but Olson nearly turned into that one unexpectedly. Don't know if Ozzy's here, though. I didn't see him. JC's dad. JC's 5'11", 195-pound redshirt sophomore. Has been here all 3 years of his collegiate career. Got a papa down in Miami. He's got a grandma Sarah and a Ray as well, getting his accounting degree. Attended Immaculate LaSalle High School. Had a dozen games last year. And this is his 14th appearance. Foul tip, and he's going to get a bruise for his effort here today. That's what you need. Put me in the final inning. Let me get foul tip off of my body. Take it like a champ, JC. Levi Bryant, the DH, hoping to get an at-bat for Jackson State. Runner at third, 2 out. Mercy rule is in effect. As I said, for Vol State fans, I will effort as that's a swing and a miss, and this one belongs to the Pioneers as they get the sweep. I was going to say, I am efforting to broadcast on the road, wherever that might be. I was thinking it was going to be Southwest. Apparently, the jury is still out on that. So we will let you know. You can go to the website, look at the schedule, and see where Vol State's going to be playing, or you can contact your favorite Pioneer or your favorite Green Jay. But Green Jays know they're playing at Columbia State next week. Vol State picks up their 21st win of the year, 19-6 final. And I believe, let's see, let me show you a little something right here. We got a little final button right down here, Nick. I'll let you hit it. Hit that button right there and finalize it. There's John Decker right in front of the press box. He's a Vol State alum. Nick, good job. I'll let you go, buddy. I'll handle it from here. So thank you for the great job, and hopefully next year you won't ever have to do this again. Stay healthy, and you'll stay out of the press box, all right? Nick Godsey's been our director for today's game. Appreciate Dawson Sweetland. And we got to get to Dawson's. He gave me a verse. Let's see if I hope I have that in my fighter verses. Or our Full Count Ministries verse of the game provided by Dawson Sweetland. It's Isaiah 41:10. There it is. So do not fear, it says, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That's the Full Count Ministries verse of the game. It's Isaiah 41:10. And I had another one that I'm going to provide at the end for whoever sticks around, as this is my final regular season broadcast. As I said, Lord willing, I'll be on the road wherever, if it's at Southwest or at Chattanooga. Those are friendly places for me to broadcast on the road. So I will check with those folks to see. So we've got our Full Count Ministries verse of the game. Now we got to get our Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. And Drew Moorhead's going to have to be in that list. He goes 4 2/3. He allows only 2 hits, no runs, walked 2 as I look over my score sheet, and unofficially 6 strikeouts as he faces, I believe that's 19 batters. It is. And picks up his first victory of the year. Moorhead moves to 5-0 in his career. The losing pitcher is Yair Cordero, and his record is unknown. No save in the game, and a game that takes 2 hours and 18 minutes. Connor Cantillo, excellent job as he leaves the press box. And our Toyota of Gallatin players of the game, Drew Moorhead and I believe Braden Baker for sure. He got 2 home runs. Braden Baker, Noah Rice, both multiple home runs. Rice with 6 RBIs. Baker with 4 RBIs, including 2 home runs and a double. He picked up 4 hits. He went 4 for 5 in the game. Drew Plummer has made an appearance. Oh, my gosh. I'm doing good, wrapping up the broadcast here. He's a 3-year player here at Vol State. My first look at Drew Plummer here, Andrew Plummer. I get to visit with him. You brought us some sticks today, didn't you, bud? It's awesome. As I'm just getting our Toyota Gallatin players of the game. We got multiple. On the mound, Drew Moorhead. At the plate, Braden Baker and Noah Rice, 2 home runs apiece. And I think we're going to have to stop there. Multiple hits by Gabe Eddington, Easton Denning. They had 3 hits apiece. Hudson Blank with a couple. Elijah Harris with 3 hits. He had a big weekend. Pulled in 2 RBIs, scored 3 runs. So Ball State got rich with the stick this weekend against Jackson State. 3 victories, 18-8, 10-5, and today 19-6 as they finish out the regular season in style, and will now wait to see who their opponent is in the best of 3 series next week. Only 6 teams get into the ultimate tournament, so Walter State is in it. It'll be held at Columbia State beginning on May 5th, weather dependent, and that will go through the 8th. So this is the first year for this new playoff format. Only 6 teams will get in. So the winners, the 5 winners of the best of 3 series that will take place at the higher seeds home field next week. And then those 5 teams will move on to the 6-team tournament, and the other 5 losing teams will end their season. Vol State doesn't want to end their season. Finish with a 21-28 record overall, 11-19 in conference. Jackson State finishes the regular season 13-36 overall, 3-27, and they will play Columbia State next weekend. Well, that'll do it, and I do want to give you my final verse here for the regular season. It comes out of the book of Numbers, and it's a blessing over all of you who have been loyal supporters of the Vol State baseball team and this broadcast and this broadcaster. Appreciate all the kind comments that I've received over the 5 years that I've been here, and it's year after year. You folks are so kind to me with emails and words that I appreciate. And if you see me out and about, you make sure to tell me you appreciate the broadcast. And I know you're out there. I'm a grandparent myself, and I'd hate to think that I couldn't see my grandson, and especially if I couldn't be at the game. And most of you come if you can, and when you can't, I'm glad that we're able to provide this. So I do want to thank Dr. Wendy Tossenson, the president, who supports all our broadcasts. A.J. Fawson, huge help. He's the chief engineer here at Vol State. Athletic Director Bobby Hudson and Assistant Athletic Director Justin McKinney. They're always great, and everybody has welcomed me into the fold. All the coaches, especially Jim McGuire, he and I have a very close relationship here. As he's the reason why I'm even here. So here's the verse, Numbers 6:24 through 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. God bless you all. Thank you for watching and listening. Another exciting edition of Vol State Baseball right here on the Vol State Sports Network. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon next week. God bless you, everybody.